I love tap replacements. Tap replacements are my bread and my butter, right? But when there's a Belfast sink, butler sink, whatever you want to call these, right in the way, comes a nightmare. Especially when they're as well in as this one is. So, it's so well in there, I really have to go hammer and tong. Get the recip saw out, actually cut the silicone, it's so deep in there. Also, shout out to my camera girl, Daisy. Yeah, she was with me. She's also quite a good apprentice, because look, she goes and fetches stuff from the van. So we're just doing those last little bits, cutting it out. And then we can just pop off these little packers down the sides. Basically just keeping it nice and wedged in. And then just move it out. And this thing weighs a ton. It is very, very heavy. As you can tell, it's a big double one. So, yeah, a lot of weight to it. That's a thought. We better... Hang on. Always helps if you drain down the pipework first before you take off any traps. Anyway, got it all drained down, got the traps off, got the Belfast sink moved out of the way, enough for me to be able to get up behind there and work on it. So, these did come into their own today. They're now our Tapex kit, and remove some very stubborn back nuts. Plumbing. This is just the plumber's life. Right, so I'm going to use the narrowed Tapex kit, tighten it back up with the new tap on. New tap is a Bristland one. Bristland, fantastic quality, 10 years guarantee, but that tap right there cost £370. Very, very expensive. Deck mixer taps are just crazy money, especially if they're Bristland or higher end taps. So, put the sink back in, and we're just going to make sure that it all sits nicely so that the overhang is the same on both sides and that it's pushed back nice and firm. So you're going to reattach the old waste pipe. You've got to be super careful to test that, because any old waste pipe, taking it off, putting it back on, there's always a chance something could leak. And if it's so freezing cold and snowing, I had to warm my silicone up, so that's what I was doing there. Just fill it up with some hot water, get it nice and warm so it all flows out nice when you're using it in your silicone gun. Give it a good test, and there we go, job done.